Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Xillia 2, where after our arena fighting and defeating the party mode novice, we've got ourselves another cat here in the Colmar Trail because me and Becca have been going around, or Becca and I if we're using the correct grammar, doing ourselves some monster killing jobs. So we've got ourselves 5 jobs to hand in. We've also got ourselves the cat Michael here. And so we head offwards towards Leronde, which was the right harbour. I cannot remember. Any harbour will do, won't it?
Yes.
Any harbour will do. So, well, we may as well go to Locutum, considering that's the nearest one by sea. I'm sure that helps in the game somehow. Loading times maybe go down a little bit.
Yes.
No, not really.
Massive geographical impact on loading times.
There is, you know. They're trying to make it realistic. Right, so we have ourselves 5 jobs complete, and some of them are in the red category. We'll get ourselves a Mega Lightning Bolt from here, defeating this one. Something else for our Allium Orb. Jolin's plea number 5 is defeated, and just some, well, overall quest to get our points, getting nearer to the point where we can start doing all of these horrible red quests. We will get them done. It will happen at some point in time. But until then, we still need to go to Drellin to get this job done. We have actually picked up the free migrant plumes, so we could give that in at Cambalar, and that's not exactly that far of a trek, so for that, I think we will just hop straight over. Do we have to go with the exact party members, though? I always wonder that. Do I have to switch around the party to meet her?
I don't know. We'll soon find out.
Let's just bash into her. I'm sure it's in a city. There's tons of people here, but the inn should be this section right here. Hello, my dear. Why, thank you. This is most definitely a migrant plume. Wait, I remember you. That's right. You quizzed us back in Jandu. Of course, Elise, right? Looks like you and your friends are doing well. And you're the same as always. Well, what can I say? Though it seems my brother's got a greater burden than before. Karla is Gaius' sister, you know. What do you intend to do with a migrant plume? Would you like to know? Let's make a game of it, shall we? Here's your hint. It's something used in school. A quill? Maybe? We make something to tickle students who fall asleep in class. That sounds like a good idea. This is the wrong answer. Second hint. Leia has one too. It's a pen. Aha! I know exactly what we're going to use it for. A pen, am I right? Bing! We've got ourselves a winner! I won before them. It said anything written with a quill made from a migrant plume won't fade for 1,000 years. That would make it just the thing for writing a memoir. Memoir? You mean? Yep, I'm going to write a biography about my brother. Gaius? King Gaius is a powerful historical figure. And those sort of leaders can go down in history as either a hero or a villain. It just depends on who's telling the story. I don't want to focus on his political life and his impact on history, one way or the other. I mean to write the sort of memoir that only I can write. I'm going to tell the tale of my brother, Ersten Outway. How wonderful. You've changed, Karla. I like it. Tell me, you think my brother will mind if I tell the world he can't handle spicy food? Oh, I think it'll be just fine, and now we know. Looks like you got some competition in being the first to get the scoop on Gaius, Leia. Oh yeah? You need more than a fancy pen to beat me to a story.
She also has a massive back catalogue of information from being his sister, though.
Yes, she doesn't have to wait. It's just done and done with her. But job is done and done, so let's hand this one in quickly and then get on our way as we were supposed to. Report completion, and we will take ourselves that small amount of points that we can. And so we're just left with these ones, and Leronde is where we're heading, so I may as well take that quest ready and get on our way to the correct place. To a dock, and then to sea. Excuse me, guys, excuse me. Oh, wait a second. Cats would have come home by now.
Hey, not bad.
So let's get Fire Spirit's Rage again, Chipclaw Yellow Orb. But still not picked up that second cat that's there, so go again.
Bye-bye. What a nice breeze.
She keeps saying that.
I could spend all day here.
You just don't want to do any adventuring. Well, let's get it. Leronde Sea Haven, we are going. So, time to meet your mother yet again, the enchanting lady that she was.
I can imagine me being a mum like that one day.
What, beating up the kid?
Yes, shouting at them and being scary.
Okay, we've got to find ourselves a cat here, first and foremost. In any area there's a cat.
Definitely imagine you being like Leia's dad as well in a pink apron.
A pink apron doing the cleaning and stuff.
Yes.
I think it already happens. But we've got ourselves a skit as well while we search for this cat. The pair's hometown.
Huh. So this is Jude's hometown. Doesn't seem too shabby.
It's my hometown, too. My family runs the local inn. My dad's cooking is world famous.
I'm sure he cooks it with love, or Jude's not a bad cook either. What are we going for here?
L1's probably Leia and R1's probably Jude.
I really don't know what to choose. Who do we want to get more rep with?
I don't mind. They both seem like quite nice things to say.
I think L1. Let's go with that one.
Yep.
Yup. Love is the secret ingredient.
Love? You season your food with abstract emotions? I prefer to focus on flavor myself.
Hey, I'll have you know that love is essential when cooking. Although, that love hasn't always come across to the eater.
My, sounds like Leia's suffering from a heavy heart. What's your diagnosis, Jude?
What? Me? I'm not sure I understand, but if there's something troubling you, Leia, feel free to talk to me about it.
Yeah, thanks.
He really doesn't understand.
What does any of this have to do with cooking?
Every eligible lady wants Jude, and none of the other men in the party are wanted at all. I find that quite amusing, to be honest.
The original Mila doesn't seem to want to actually go and get Jude. She could have him if she wanted him.
Yeah, Maxwell, she can do anything she wants. Okay, we can't get into an inn over there. There is no inn way, so if there is a cat here, it's going to have to be around one of these sections or segments.
There it is.
Like right hiding behind Alvin. Now you've got colourings and markings, so are you anything special? Stallone.
Nope, gone straight over my head.
It's just like Stallone, as in Sylvester Stallone, but... Okay, we've got Leia here. I'm just going to check quickly what we've got for sale. Because, if anything, you'd bet that it's about time we get some new weaponry. So I will definitely equip these ones. I'm sorry, Becca. I'll take the new weapons first. And you've got your water weapons. New guns. New hammers. Yeah, I'll just equip myself and no one else.
Yep, that sounds like something you do.
It's always good. You didn't have a new weapon appear, but these are all massive upgrades for our characters, actually.
Well, do it. We've got plenty of money at the moment, haven't we?
We have. We are near a debt thing.
Do it.
So
Buy
it's better
loads.
to spend it and send the money off to her. Right, so we have more or less a completely new setup.
It's strange how Jude seems to be staggered slightly differently from everyone else.
He doesn't seem to get the stuff, no, that's for sure. We could go for some defensive upgrades as well, but I won't buy them just now. I'm going to say, what's going on with this quest then, Leia? What's going on? Leia's story continues. Okay, we're instantly prompted to start this conversation. What's going on, Leia? It was not like you to be so lost in thought. I'd imagine L1.
Yes, R1 infers she's dumb and doesn't do any thinking, which is far too accurate.
Oh, hey, Luger. I got a text from my editor. He asked if I figured out the answer to his question yet.
The question was something about what it takes to write an article, right? So, do you have an answer yet?
When we met Agria in that fractured dimension, remember what she said about Olympians? How'd that make you feel?
Pretty disgusted, or parts of what she said rang true?
L1, I guess, otherwise we're being weird and racist.
I don't know. I'm confused about what would make Leia feel it was better. Should we just go disgusted then? I don't know what she said anymore.
No,
Can you?
this is it. I can't remember what she said. At the end, wasn't she converted? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Which bit of what she said? They're not giving us enough context to make a decision.
Right then, should
She
we just
said lots of things.
should we just be pretty disgusted then? No, parts of what she said rang true. That sounds like a balanced output view to take if you're someone.
I don't know. Depends which.
We're stuck at this. A decision has to be made. Should we flip it? I'll flip this lid. If it lands one way, if it lands that way, it's pretty disgusted. We're pretty disgusted.
Oh.
Right? I thought it was pretty harsh, and I'm not even from there. I feel like this directly relates to my editor's question, and how I felt interacting with the station attendant. Olympians and Rizamaxians have a different perspective. That much I know is true. But if I go beyond that simple thought, and I think about what's really important... Oh! I can't make up my mind! I'm tired of thinking! I'll just do it. If it'll put this thing to rest, I'll write an article about what that station agent said.
Now you're sounding like the Leia we know and love. So what's next? Go interview the guy in the station again?
No, if I interview him, it'll be at the end. He's my inspiration for the piece. I need to interview a wider range of people, or the article will end up just being my own opinion.
That's true, that's very true. What's wrong with your opinion, or I'll help with the research?
I think
Just
R1.
R1.
Because her opinion's terrible.
Thanks. But where to start? I want to know what real people have to say, what they're really thinking. And then I'll put those thoughts together piece by piece.
Sounds good.
All right, now I'm fired up. I'm gonna go tell my editor. Later!
You could just text him, you know. Or not.
I'm gonna go all the way back to Olympios. Makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna write an article that will leave my editor speechless.
Speechless, huh? I can certainly visualize that, but probably not in the sense that you meant.
I don't have time for your witty repartee. Step 1 is research. Step 2 is more research. Great journalism is written with shoe leather and elbow grease.
Oh, you're not kidding around. Still, I'd bring a pen. So, do you know who you want to talk to?
Yeah, I want to interview 3 sources who are involved in different aspects of Rizamaxian-Olympian relations. But I don't think any of them will be easy to track down.
Why not submit your request through the Spurious Corporation's job postings? In fact, I happen to know an elite Spurious agent who seems positively enthusiastic to help.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll give it a try. Thanks for helping me out, guys.
I don't mind helping if it gives me a load of points. I've really got to say, if it gives me tons of points, I'll be happy. Right then, so the job board is obviously what's going to continue this. But will it continue it now or later on? Leia Report Part 1. Party Ludger, Alvin and Leia need to deliver minestrone small to Triglyph Technology Drive. So, to get close to a famous politician. Right, so we need to find somewhere to be able to buy this food first.
Pretty
apart
much
from
any
everything
inn, I would have
else.
thought.
Right, apart from that, do we have any more quests that we can give in? In fact, loads more quests have appeared since we've done those kill quests in the first place. We can turn in this one here without much of an issue. But yeah, lots of defeating quests. An old pickaxe to be got from Katamar Heights. Where is Katamar Heights? I didn't even remember that from the first game, so I'm a bit confused with that. Maybe it's a new area. Maybe it's along that Drellin Way. But at this point in time, we have 2 events to do, and one of them is Leronde Lodge. Should we get that one done first before heading off to give this minestrone in?
Yep.
We don't even have to go to an extra area because thankfully this sea haven joins straight on to the town.
I think it'd be worth us snipping into Jude's folks' house as well.
Is it this one?
I think so.
Is this the doctor's surgery? That looks like the layout I remember. Is that Jude's mum there then?
Yep.
I appreciate your sentiment, but it isn't my decision. Oh, what to do? Maybe talking to this lady will elaborate. I swear I have what it takes to be a doctor. Please, you must let me work here. I want to do everything I can to help both Rizamax and Olympios, just like Professor Jude. Oh, is Jude getting down well, or is that lady after Jude as well?
I'm not sure.
All the ladies, they like the Jude. I'll steal this stuff here, which isn't bad because the permanent stat increases. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Dad. I'm sorry, is it customary where you come from to just barge into places unannounced? Patients will be called in for examination in the proper order. Now get back to the waiting room if you please. So, still as prickly as always.
Yep.
Able to connect with his son in lots of loving ways. But there's got to be some other items hiding around this place. The scroll of Travis' cycle of spirits. Spirits shall wander heaven and earth, and from their travels both forest and sea. Man shall respect spirit, and spirit shall attend unto man. The twain shall be one, their souls ever linked. Heed well the endless cycle of man and spirit. Forget not the dependency betwixt thee. Thank you for that information. Seems to be patients dying over there, so maybe we should leave the room. Maybe I'm being a bit grim as well, but I know the storeroom's over on the next floor along. So we got some heart herb here. That looks like it'd be something important. Cat's returned, however, in the meantime. And have got us everything that we've already got and no cat. Isn't that the way?
Yep.
Alright, we haven't even got anything in Dimensional Breach yet, so apart from that, it's all Sapstruff Deep Wood. But I guess aiming for cats is still the best thing we can do. Always trying to get any cat we can.
What was the item we had to get for that quest on the board?
Which one?
There's
so
quite
many.
a few. But I'd say aim for those.
We don't have the Catmar Trail yet.
Okay.
That's the main problem. So I'm going to send them on islands because we're missing one cat.
And we don't have
We
any
don't
of
have
this
any items areas, so it makes a bit of sense. That heart herb probably will be a thing on the job board, I'd imagine, if anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, it got frozen then a bit. Right, oh, Jude, have you ever thought that maybe we're not really going after Julius, but that Julius is actually looking out for us? I can't really say why, but I strongly feel that he is.
Jude.
Stop doing spoilers.
Trapped in the closet.
Hiding away from all the women that are after him, but not
Yes.
being able to choose a woman.
It suddenly all makes sense.
Right then, so this is Leronde Inn, of course. We finally reach it. What's gonna go on? Oh my, Leia! Welcome home! Dad, is it true Mum's mad at me? Well, you bet your sweet patootie I'm mad at you. Ah! Well, look what the cat dragged in. Oh, hi Mum. I'm happy to see you too. When'd she get here? How'd she slip by undetected? Master Sonia's a martial arts expert. She was me and Leia's instructor. That's bad grammar. I hate you. Ugh, I could just throttle you right now. I sent you more letters than I can count, and you couldn't take 1 second out of your day to respond to a single one. Because it was all just a bunch of mum questions. Do I have clothes? Do I have food? Am I safe? Is everybody being nice to me? You worry too much. Also, yeah, it is kind of a pain writing by hand sometimes. A pain? Is that what we are to you? A pain? Your father and I were worried sick. You want to make your poor father cry? Is that it? I really wasn't all that worried. Dad and I talk all the time over GHS. Great, I was hoping that would come up. What? And how long has this been going on? Mum, why can't you just get a GHS too? Then we can talk whenever you want. It's super easy. I bet all you big shot reporters use those things, huh? And neglect your mothers while you're at it? I'm sorry. Leia, you should be sensitive to your mother's feelings. Love and family aren't about convenience. The fact that your mother went through such trouble to contact you should warrant your time to reply. Honey, I know you're at that age where you have more important things to worry about than your parents. But I can't send you cookies or laundry detergent over a text message, can I? Oh, Mum. I'm sorry you were worried about me. I've just been so busy with work. Well, that's not something I was worried about. I knew my daughter's a hard worker. You can say that again. Haha, that's my girl. No time for boys, huh? What, Dad? By the way, you, the one with all black. Well said back there. I sense something special about you just by looking. I like to size people up when I meet them for the first time. Oh, you don't say. You're kind of an ox. If I had to take you down, I think I'd start with the kneecaps and then work the body a bit. You know, just in case. I like to be prepared. That's, good to know. Oh, before I forget, I have something I think you'd enjoy. Here you go, dumpling. Oh, thanks, Mum. I would have thought you'd give me a dumpling. Leia, I'm adding your mother to the list of people I hope I don't have to fight one day. She's currently the only one on that list.
That's
Right
interesting.
then.
Funnily enough, I had, when we were having private lessons for our Kung Fu, I actually asked how to take someone down of like a significant size, and they did recommend basically breaking the knees is the best way, going for that as a vulnerable point.
Bring him down to your level, kick him in the head, yada yada. Okay, I hope the lady that owns this joint, the Warwick, has been staying up all night and thinking up new menu ideas. To regular customers like us, that's just music to our ears. When you've finished everything you need to do, be sure to come back. You won't regret it. So is he going to sell food for us? Because that would be brilliant. Because what was it we needed again? Was it a small minestrone soup?
Sounds right.
He gets there. Okay, small minestrone. I'm going to have to check exactly what Leia's request was now. Right then, if we check the library and the event list. Underway. We've got Leia Report Part 1, which was small minestrone soup. So we've got that nicely done. We've met up with Leia's parents once more and the scary mother that might break us all. Now I wonder if we can find ourselves another cat around. But for now, we'll go off hunt some more monsters. We'll find ourselves a cat. For it's the end of this episode. We checked out Leronde, done a few more sub-events. Our job board's looking a little bit more empty. He says there's more jobs probably appearing at this very moment I'm talking. We'll see you next time for more. Bye-bye.